They have incompetence and missteps. What's up, everybody? I am the skeptical realist. Here we go. Joe Manchin refuses to answer whether he is going to leave the Democratic Party or not. How about whether or not he is going to leave the Democratic Party? That might be a better way to phrase it. Yeah, I think so. Okay, well, he refuses to answer, so that sounds like he's either thinking about it or has thought about it at least, right? Why would he refuse? Why not just say no? I mean, is that calculated also? Not answering it? Also, what does it accomplish for him to change his name? Or his party affiliation, right? It doesn't change anything in the Senate, as long as he caucuses with the Democrats still, like Sinema. Because that determines how you're counted. If you caucus with the Democrats and you're an independent, you're counted as a Democrat to determine the majority, right? So, and why are all the independents Democrat or caucusing with the Democrats? Kind of strange, right? Sinema is now, and I'm sure Manchin would if he were to change to independent. That's not very independent-like. Senator Joe Manchin refused to answer questions on whether he plans to leave the Democratic Party or not. Again, please phrase it differently. Yeah, so that does tell us a lot, right? So he's answering by not answering. So it's not a no, but it's not a yes either. But it's not a no. So yeah, he is answering, kind of. After being asked about his comments regarding serving in the Senate as an independent voice, Manchin was asked if his remarks rang true for the near future. I'll let you know later. I'll let you know later, Manchin said in response, adding, they know how independent I am, speaking of his current party. Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, kind of sounds like he's made a decision. I mean, he could really change over any time, but who cares? It doesn't change anything. Maybe it gives him more power, right? In the Senate. It gives him more power in the Senate because the House is gone. Maybe Sinema going independent lit a fire in his ass, you know? I would have thought that would have made him more hesitant because she did it first. Like, oh, I can't do it now. Oh, damn, you know? She did it first. Well, maybe this is actually him being hesitant. The D does not saddle me to everything the Democrats want to do is right. Yeah, because nothing they want to do is right. I don't think the Democrats have all the answers. Yeah, they don't have any answers. They have incompetence and missteps. I don't think the Republicans are always wrong. Yeah, they're not always wrong. They're not always right. They're not always wrong. But when they side with the Democrats, that is always wrong. However, he said for now he plans to stay true to his party, adding that he would wait and see how the bipartisan infrastructure bill and Inflation Reduction Act plays out before making a final decision. So he's going to make a decision? Yes or no, he's going to make a decision on whether he's going to go independent or not. So it's more than just thinking about it. He's actually going to make a decision on it. Okay. Bipartisan infrastructure bill. Bipartisan. Of course, I had to throw bipartisan in there. It should never be bipartisan. Shit like that. And plays out. That's a true politician right there. Oh, let's wait and see what happens. Not let's do what's right now. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see how the public reacts to it. Not actually how it affects the country. If people are trying to stop something from doing so much good because of politics, what is going to do so much good? So much good. What, these bills, the bipartisan infrastructure bill and Inflation Reduction Act bills, they're going to do so much good? Does he really think that they're going to do good? He has no idea how they're going to actually affect the country. Thinking somebody else will get credit for it. Who's thinking that? Anyway, you just said it was bipartisan. Why is one side getting credit over the other side? It's bipartisan. They both should get equal credit, right? Yeah. Let's see how that plays out. Okay, so let's wait and see which way the wind blows first. That's how we got to see. That's what we're going to do. That's, yeah, how it plays out. And then I'll let you know later what I decide to do. Later, when? To see this play out, I mean, it could be a year or two, right? They're not even implemented right away. I mean, they may have already. I don't effing know. But still, to see the effects of them, which if they're bad effects, they're never going to blame the bills anyway. But to see the effects of them could take a year or two. Who knows how long? So he's not going to make a decision till then. His comments come after Senator Kristen Sinema. Isn't it Kirsten? Shouldn't it be Kyrsten? Kirsten Sinema? It's easy to do. It's easy to do. But still, come on. Announced her departure from the Democratic Party and instead registered as an independent last week. Oh, wow. In which Manchin criticized her move. So he criticized her move, but is contemplating the same move. What a jackass. Manchin has wrangled with fellow Democrats previously, most notably for President Joe Biden's Build Back Better plan. Build Back Better. What a joke. Yeah, but that was when they had the House and the Senate. They're not going to have both this time. So he's not going to be the deciding vote for the entire Congress. He'll just be for the Senate side. So I would say he has less power, but he could increase it by going independent. CBS host Margaret Brennan questioned why Manchin would ever consider staying in the Democratic Party if it was so toxic. I don't put much validity in the identity of being a Republican or Democrat. I think we're all Americans, Manchin said in response. Some of the shit you do is not American, bro. Sorry. I'm American. Are you? Really? You don't put much validity in the identity, but you are one of those. You have chosen to be one of them. Doesn't that validate it in some way? So become an independent. What are you waiting for? So ridiculous. I can't stand it. Who are you? What do you stand for? You don't even know, do you? All right, that's going to do it for this one. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification. Share the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Before you go, maybe head over and check out the merch store. Yeah, click the link below. I've got 2 subscribers and I've got a merch store. Who knew?